want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary." And I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some Circulate in the new game. Super excited for that. And yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Cuneo, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17.
And the Wizards looking eager to get on the court and get to work on their home floor. This was earlier today as they came through the tunnel. And let's go.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Carmelo Anthony, Avery Bradley out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's James in at the small forward. And for Washington, and Grant
Lakers. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Reeves. None against Walker. Here's Kidd. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Now Beal. Outside Walker. Back to Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
6 to shoot. 1:50 left in the first quarter. No luck on that one. Pass to Kidd. There's the three. A shot, no good. And the Wizards going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Picked it out of midair. Pass to Porzingis. Driving to the basket. Rebound by the Lakers. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Coming out hot, 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Walker passes to Hachimura. Davis against Porzingis. Here's Beal. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
And that one drops for him.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
Walker against Davis. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 8.
That little flair is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Oh, there's the alley. And Davis slams it home.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Now here's Beal. He had 25 points in the win against New York.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Tie game in Washington. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, LeBron James, the unquestioned leader. But if you
conflict, it just builds character.
And playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, B.A.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Kispert, and it's Neto in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not selling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
And a veteran guard who helps set the tone defensively. KCP brings that energy and toughness on a nightly basis.
He does, B.A., and he doesn't need the ball in his hands to impact a game. He'll go out and smother those opposing guards.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
All right, B.A., Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Well, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Pass to Porzingis. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Kispert. Clock at 6. That one a little long.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's stolen by Kuzma, and the Wizards on the break. Pass to Neto. Here's Kispert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Right wing. Here's Kidd. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Porzingis with it. Kuzma, left side. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Nice drive. If you overplay Kuzma's jump shot, he can put it on the deck and go around you.
The Lakers call timeout. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference? And so it's Los Angeles, leading by... Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish.
Lakers
making a switch here.
At the line for the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for one.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James, Kendrick Nunn out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Q in at the 4 spot.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Walker, back to Beal. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. 13 feet out. Walker's shot is off.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Kidd. Offline with a 3.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Hachimura, right side. The shot misses. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Nunn, the pass to Davis. Now James. Here's Kidd. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
A big group substitution here for Washington. Kuzma's checked in for Hachimura. Kispert comes in for Avdia. Caldwell-Pope's checked in for Beal. And Neto is subbed in for Walker. Washington trailing. Here's Neto. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The 15-footer. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
That free throw, good from James.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Here's Kuzma. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A., he's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Washington has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Pass to Kispert. Over Howard. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kidd, defended by Kuzma, and the basket is good. 9 points in the game.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Here's Kispert. James with the block.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
For a guy LeBron's size to shift direction like that off the bounce, unreal, man, unreal.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Neto. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Kidd. He's got 9. Misfires on the corner 3. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Excellent.
Lakers substitution.
Hachimura's checked in for Porzingis. Beal comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Walker in for Neto. The Lakers making a switch here.
And just putting the moves to work right there. I mean, Beal manages to get his shot in spite of the contact.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the 4th. Kemba Walker's out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kispert. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Hachimura in at the 5. That's the group for Washington right now. Shot's good by James.
It doesn't take much for LeBron to get going, which is what makes him so intimidating.
And it's Beal penetrating. Doesn't go that time. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 44% here in the 4th quarter. Takes a 3. And no good. And Washington the other way now. To the inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook outside. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Kispert. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. To the right side. Here's Kidd. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
James. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kidd. Fires the three. Walker pulls down the board. Kuzma outside. Over James. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Kidd. Off target. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everybody.
Racks on me, stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that floor, they're reeling me up, I got. We get got. This man for the. Had to work the plans out short. But life, pray to God.
Since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your My Player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. And as things get ready to roll, let's...
Thank you, Kevin.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony, and it's David.
Coming on to the floor.
Regular season, Greg, teams jousting for playoff position. How much did you worry about the seeding when you played?
You know, it matters, but for those teams who had injuries or a rough stretch, you start to focus on those road games and prepare to steal some in the playoffs.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Colin Sexton comes in for Jetty Osman.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside Bradley. For 3, Kidd. They get it back. And Davis throws it down.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
Fires from 14. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Markkanen, and it's blocked by Kidd. Down low. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Mobley with it. Davis is there. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Bradley dishes the Kidd. trying to find Davis. He's got it now. That one drops for him. Davis has got 13.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
For the Cavaliers, LeVert's checked in for Okoro. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Garland. The Lakers on D. It's a 14-point game. And there's the foul. It's on cue. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Can they get it?
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Kidd. Puts up a 3. That shot is off. LeVert with it. With 1 on the clock. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 12. And the second quarter. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure.
Coming on for the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Brown is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Osman comes in for Caris LeVert. Okoro, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Garland in for Rajon Rondo. Osman kicks to Garland. From 12 feet out. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Garland is out there with the Okoro. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Mobley. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Westbrook against Garland. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Okoro with it. Over Bradley. Okoro shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Kidd with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Kidd. Defense right on him. Bradley, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, coaching staff, when we talk to them, always talking about Bradley being more aggressive, more assertive. They feel like he gets more comfortable if he does that.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the middle. Here's Kidd. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Lakers substitution. Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Moses Brown. Karis LeVert comes in for Jetty Osman. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Okoro. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Garland.
2 minutes.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Johnson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Q, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Sexton against Kidd, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 2 to shoot. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Kendrick Nunn, the undrafted guard, he made a big splash, Brent, as soon as he entered the NBA.
Yeah, really trying to find a way to not just score the basketball to make the impact. It's playing out a pick and roll, trying to make the right decision. But he absolutely can go out there and get you a bucket.
Rondo looking around. Passes it to Markkanen. Inside, here's LeVert. Lays it up and banks it in. LeVert's got the lead back up to 3 now for Cleveland.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Outside Kidd. Anthony kicks to Nunn. To the wing right side. Anthony, the pass to Nunn. Shoots over LeVert. Nunn can't get it to fall. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Outside Rondo. Right side Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Nunn kicks to Kidd. Anthony in the corner. Shoots over Mobley. No good. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers on top. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Brown, LeVert out there with Sexton. Then there's Mobley. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland leading by 3. The pass to Mobley. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And that's 12 points for Evan Mobley.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Outside Anthony. Sexton against Nunn. He dishes it to Kidd. Anthony, the pass to Nunn. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The 3 from Davis. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. And the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Brown.
2 minutes. Sexton
on the wing. And oh boy, out of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong and make some exciting plays happen for his team.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 1. 1:53 left in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Evan Mobley.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 1. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told him this game isn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Westbrook passes to LeBron. Now Bradley. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kidd. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Brown missing. The Lakers trade. Feeds the Kidd. In the corner, it's James. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Brad. Pulls up. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bradley. Outside Westbrook. Right side Kidd. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Sexton against Bradley. Right at the free throw line. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Kidd, no good on that one. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Timeout called the Lakers. They're in front by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
T-shirt time. Fans, let's hear it. We're almost there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Now Westbrook just plays with an incredible competitive fire, and that energy right now, he's not taking any possessions off.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And so here's Cleveland trailing by 2. Sexton against Bradley. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous
He
tenacity.
hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Taking 2 shots.
And Sexton drops them both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Outside Bradley. The dish to Kidd. To win it. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. He will go to overtime. And glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Cleveland.
Lakers substitution. At the line for Cleveland, Evan Mobley. Shooting, 1.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 16 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
Let's get loud! Now it's around for your Cavaliers.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 3-point game. Davis kicks to Bradley. Misses the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. 3 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barron.
My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall, like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how to... The stories that they sing when it hitting high fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me. But knowing the drop, due to my pops, I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me. And all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up. Walls full of murals, my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise! If memory.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. A picture-perfect afternoon in Southern California. Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Well, Brian, the Lakers have some offensive options. Coach Vogel said, quote, "The great thing is we have wings who can initiate, but we also have to play through Anthony Davis at the top. His skill set is ridiculously versatile." LeBron summed it up, quote, "I mean, he's AD. You get him the rock in his sweet spot and let him do the work." Guys?
Thanks, Allie. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, we've got Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the small forward position. Harden finds Embiid. Anthony against Harris. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Pass to Brett.
Low maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Here's Kidd. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Over Harris. The shot by Kidd, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside none. Pass to Davis. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Inside. Clock at 4. Kidd. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Sixers trailing. To the paint. And block. That one goes careening off the glass. James passes to Nunn. Here's Kidd. Over Embiid. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Count it.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Here's James. Following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to Kidd. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Now here's Harden. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Down low. And then Harden with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Kidd. Takes the three. The rebound by Embiid. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. Harden against Westbrook. Here's Harden. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. For three, Maxey. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just.
The Sixers will have a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Niang. Thibault, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Maxey in for James Harden. Now here's Jordan. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Thibault to end the run. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
A feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Embiid in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Thybulle. He has 6. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was